I'm the Operations Manager at Henderson Matoush. In my role as Operations Manager, one of my main responsibilities is to oversee our IT infrastructure. The issues that the financial planning industry face at the moment is really around administration, and that's been evolving ever since the Royal Commission, and was really one of the drivers in us finding a platform that is fully supported. So the major one being the FDS obligations, and even more so now as of 1 July. And the file noting and everything that is required by anyone who works in financial planning. So data management is extremely important for our business. We, particularly with every single year, there is more and more requirements of us around our clients' data storage, and then also finding and locating data. So for us, it's really important that we get it right. And it was really important for us to be very organised in how we store data and then can recall data as well. So we first engaged Xeppo a couple of years prior to when we finally moved to Xeppo. So when we decided that we needed to move away from our own CRM system and go out to the market to find a sort of an out-of-the-box solution, we did due diligence with most CRM providers in the financial services industry. So Xeppo was obviously one of them, and became a very strong candidate for us because of the open API architecture. So we knew we had to use Xplan. That was something that we didn't have much choice over. We knew it had to be used as part of our modelling. We knew we didn't want it to be our CRM. But we wanted something to connect in with Xplan. We also knew we needed a solution for our cash flow management system, of which we had built ourselves as well. So we wanted to go to the market for that. And we really wanted something that could bring everything together. So when we first engaged Paul Campbell, it was very clear to us that Xeppo was that solution for us. And we worked probably for a solid 18 months with Paul, and not just about the Xeppo platform, but he introduced us to Moneysoft and sort of made it all happen. Of the apps available in Xeppo, we use all of them. I suppose firstly the one that we were most keen on was the activities and the projects. So that was something we really wanted to get right, and the workflows that they enable has really enabled us to make the workflow process really enhanced for us. So that was a really important step. We had to have it. It was a no-brainer. I suppose the biggest one that we didn't quite know how much it would help us was the FDS app. Is now the Ascent app, but it was, for us, FDS compliance prior to Xeppo probably took us 3 times as long. So that was a massive efficiency gain for us, which was unexpected. I didn't know all the things that that FDS app could do, and it was huge for us. So I think the things with Xeppo we find really helpful are the revenue reporting. So when you look at a client and you can see how much that client is worth, and then how Xeppo ranks that is a really important view for us in terms of revenue information, and is something that Xeppo does report on very well. It's a lot easier to get reporting from Xeppo than other platforms I have experienced, and it does organise information in a much more logical way. So I would say back-end reporting is something that Xeppo really strives to do in a very simple way. We use Power BI, and we've really developed it over the last, I would say, 6 months. In the beginning, it was very sort of basic reporting, client numbers, revenue, and now, I mean, the list is endless on what we can manage through Power BI. So for us, we are closely managing workflow on Power BI, so projects, activities, overdue tasks. We measure a great deal of our business metrics via Power BI, so profitability by client, by advisor. We measure our FDS compliance. We measure new clients, onboarding. Really, we have 3 reports at the moment, so and a lot more in the pipeline. It is really what we can do with Power BI is something. It's really endless for us, and we're really excited to see, you know, how much further we can take it with Power BI. We would recommend Xeppo to financial planning practices that wish to streamline their processes, to create more efficiency in the administration obligations that we have, and to ensure they're working with software that will continue to develop. For us, Xeppo has changed a lot over the last 3 years we've been using it, and I think being in partnership with a platform that continues to invest in efficiency is a huge win for us. We utilise Xeppo for a great deal of our business insights. Having the integration with Power BI has really been a game changer for us. We have found that the reporting that's available in Xeppo is extremely user-friendly, and the use of Xeppo is very logical and not as clunky as what you can experience in some other financial planning software. For us, it's made a huge difference to visibility, to data insights, and our business growth as well.